How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Maddison. For today's Pop Off, you guys, we're going to be talking about Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift because I'll be honest, the tea is almost just too much. We're going to be talking about Kim Kardashian's alleged initial reaction to Taylor Swift's diss track for her, Thank You, aIMee. We're also going to talk about how Taylor Swift is handling all the backlash she's been receiving since releasing this song about Kim Kardashian. And even more importantly, you guys, Kim Kardashian has officially sat down for her first interview since Taylor's new album, and I have to fill you in on what she did and did not say in regards to all of this Taylor drama that's been going on. It's a lot, and we're gonna break it down all together, but first, because this is the first pop-off of the week, you know I have to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing, so let me know how you are, what you've been up to, all of that good stuff down below. Me personally, you guys, if you watched yesterday's happy hour hang, you know I'm getting ready for my birthday tomorrow. It's the big 3-1. I honestly still haven't even recovered from turning 30, but that's neither here nor there. Honestly, I feel like, unfortunately, I've learned the lesson that life is short one too many times in my life. So instead of stressing about the number like I have in the past, I am just ready and excited for another trip around the sun. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get off my soapbox and stop talking about myself because I know you guys are like, Maddison, you just said Kim Kardashian sat down for her first interview since Taylor released Thank You, aIMee. And you're right, I definitely did. We have a lot that we need to get into. So straight to the tea people, go ahead and help out your fellow straight to the tea people and drop this time code down there in the comments. And let's get to unwrapping these Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian facts. Okay, so as you all know at this point, Taylor Swift recently released her new album, The Tortured Poets Department. And instead of us just getting one album, Taylor Swift went ahead and blessed us with 2. And on the second release, you guys, is when Taylor Swift put out this Kim Kardashian diss track called Thank You, aIMee. And if you had any doubts that this song is in fact about Kim Kardashian, in the title, Taylor capitalized the K, the I, and the am, just to really drive the point home that this song was targeted. Now, the lyrics on this track, when it comes to calling Kim Kardashian out, in my opinion, are a 12 out of 10, which I'm gonna go ahead and pause really quick and just refresh everyone's memory as to why Taylor and Kim have beef, in case you've forgotten. TBT to when Kim Kardashian recorded a phone call between Kanye and Taylor, trying to make it seem as though Taylor Swift okayed a lyric for Kanye West to use in his song Famous. Taylor Swift did not approve the lyric that Kanye ended up using. Kim Kardashian tried to paint Taylor as a liar when she posted this edited video of the phone call to her Snapchat. Everyone believed Kim and started dragging Taylor to oblivion. And essentially, Taylor was pretty much destroyed by this. She went silent and rogue for over a year. Then obviously she came out with Reputation, but still, Taylor was incredibly hurt by this situation with Kim and Kanye. And aside from just this song that Taylor recently released, we knew that Taylor Swift was not over the situation because she even referenced Kim Kardashian and Kanye West in her Time magazine interview for Person of the Year. She discussed how this feud really affected her mental health and how she still really hasn't been able to get over it. So Taylor has never hidden that fact. She just made it even more clear where she stands in this new song that she released, Thank You, aIMee. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've been waiting for Taylor to do this to Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. I just didn't think we were gonna get it on Tortured Poets Department. I thought it was gonna be on Vault Tracks from Reputation. And honestly, just like how I wasn't expecting it, it sounds like Kim Kardashian was also very surprised by Taylor releasing this song. You see, the morning after Taylor Swift's new album dropped and everyone was talking about Thank You, aIMee, Kim was getting spammed in her comments, we got this report from the Daily Mail that is giving us the insight into Kim's initial reaction to Thank You, aIMee. This Daily Mail source said, quote, Taylor has humiliated Kim and she knows that there is nothing she can do about it. Kim got what she feared was coming to her eventually and is now backed in a corner because she knows Taylor's army will destroy her if she says anything. Which, keep that little piece of information in mind when I get to the tea on Kim's recent interview, but I'm gonna continue on. This source then went on to say the most, quote, malicious part of Taylor's song is the title. As this insider said, quote, Taylor has done a lot of diss tracks, but she has never named anyone that her songs are written for. There can be no other interpretation. It is spelled out and will last forever. Also, you guys, this Daily Mail source noted that Kim is, quote, aware of the pain she caused Taylor, and she apparently has tried to make amends over the years. However, this insider clarified that Kim has still yet to apologize to Taylor, which we did kind of know that thanks to a report from TMZ that came out after Taylor's Time magazine interview. We did hear that Kim had yet to apologize to her, and we did hear that Taylor wanted a public apology, but I'm guessing because Taylor never got that public apology, that's why she ended up going ahead and releasing Thank You, aIMee. And honestly, like I said, I'm not mad about it. Now, like I mentioned, that Daily Mail Kimmel report came out shortly after Taylor Swift released Tortured Poets Department, and everyone was freaking out about the diss track. A few days later, though, we conveniently got this report from Life and Style magazine where a source shared that, Kim Kardashian just wants to move on. This source said that Kim, quote, probably does have regrets about lying about the editing of the now famous video. It's fair to say she was caught up in the whole Kanye aspect of it. A convenient excuse, in my opinion. Now, as far as Kim having any plans of retaliation, because she has lost over 100,000 followers since this diss track came out, she's also getting relentlessly trolled in the comments of all of her Instagram posts. However, this Life and Style magazine source said Kim is not gonna look for revenge. Instead, she's just gonna stay silent. According to this Life and Style magazine source, Kim reportedly does not want to revisit this particular situation as it would, quote, open up a whole new can of worms, and she's truly moved on. Now, while I personally find it a little hard to believe that Kim has fully moved on since Taylor released Thank You, aIMee, she did put on a brave face during her first interview since Taylor released her album, The Tortured Poets Department. Kim actually appeared on Jimmy Kimmel last night, you guys, and she addressed several rumors about herself. However, unfortunately for us, the one thing that Jimmy Kimmel didn't push her on is this topic of Taylor Swift. Instead, in a disappointing move in my opinion, Kim was asked to address some weird rumors about her that Jimmy Kimmel has heard over the years, like the fact that she sleeps with her eyes slightly open, which Kim said is true. He also asked her if it's true that she has to heat up her jewelry with a blow dryer before putting it on. Kim said yes, because she doesn't like the feeling of cold metal on her body. She also confirmed that she does have somebody take the cardboard Starbucks sleeve off her coffee before drinking it because she doesn't like the sound or the feel of cardboard. Like I said, it was a little disappointing when it comes to the weird rumors that she addressed, but ultimately Kim made sure to let everyone know that, quote, life is good. However, it wasn't enough because there's people like me who wanted the tea, and people were in the comments of Jimmy Kimmel's YouTube channel absolutely going off on him for not pressing Kim on any Taylor related questions. And while, like I said, I do agree with these people, I feel like we do need to take a second to recognize that it's highly probable that Kim's team told Jimmy Kimmel that she would not be answering any Taylor related questions, hence why he went with this very easy interview. Which, if that is the case, and there's a chance that Kim's team did ask Jimmy Kimmel not to ask her any Taylor related questions, that tells me that there's a chance Kim Kardashian is still a little bit bothered, which is something that Taylor Swift is absolutely not. You see, in another recent report from Life and Style magazine, you guys, a source shared that Taylor, quote, doesn't care about any fallout from this diss track. This insider said, quote, Taylor wouldn't have written a diss track aimed at Kim if she wasn't prepared for some sort of backlash, but Taylor won't be retaliating. The song speaks for itself. She clearly doesn't care about whatever the fallout might be. Which, some added tea for you guys, especially those of you who were on yesterday's happy hour hang. This is also some more fresh tea. In addition to this Kim Kardashian diss track that is on Tortured Poets Department, many people also think that another one of Taylor's songs, Cassandra, is targeted at the Kim and Kanye situation. Some people think it's targeted towards Scooter Braun. Others think it's targeted at Kimye. But what's interesting, you guys, is a separate source spoke to Life and Style magazine and said that there's a chance that Kanye will actually respond to Taylor possibly calling him and Kim out on Cassandra. This Life and Style magazine source said that they're, quote, pretty certain Kanye will respond, and that Bianca, Kanye's wife, actually finds all of this drama very amusing, and allegedly she does like Taylor's music. But moral of the story, you guys, Taylor's unbothered. Kim Kardashian is trying to act like she's unbothered and stay quiet and stay in her lane. There's a chance Kanye will open his mouth, which would be a tea-filled disaster, but Kanye's gonna Kanye. And clearly, I have a lot of thoughts about all of this tea, especially Kim Kardashian's interview on Jimmy Kimmel. So we're gonna go ahead and make this pop-off official, and cheers with some water, because for all of us in the health and wellness challenge, you know that we're trying to up our water intake. I'm trying to drink 2 of these babies a day. I just refilled it for a second time, and I need help getting through it. So we're gonna go ahead and pop off with water and make this pop-off official. Cheers! Okay, so I feel like I need to make one thing super clear right off the bat. I'm definitely team Taylor had every right to release this diss track. And yes, I know people disagree because I've been seeing people's comments. Yes, I know that this whole situation with Taylor, Kim, and Kanye happened several years ago. Yes, I know that without this Kim and Kanye situation, we would never have Reputation, arguably one of Taylor's best eras. And yes, I know that Taylor Swift has only thrived since this Kim and Kanye conflict. However, However, you guys, just because Taylor Swift was able to come out of this situation on top, it does not discount the hurt and all of the trauma she went through when this situation with Kim and Kanye happened. So therefore, in my opinion, I don't care if this beef with Kim and Kanye happened 30 years ago. Taylor has every right to release a diss track about Kim Kardashian. Now, as far as Kim Kardashian's alleged initial reaction, I absolutely 1000% believe initially that she was humiliated and mortified. Imagine you guys waking up to so many texts and phone calls of people telling you, SOS, Taylor Swift just dragged you impeccably on her new album. I'm sure for a second, Kim Kardashian's stomach fell right through her butt. And as it freaking should. Even that one Life and Style magazine source said, you guys, that Kim probably has regret about lying and editing the video. So that tells me that when Kim initially woke up and heard the song for the first time, I'm sure those feelings of regret were amplified hearing Kim Kardashian's diss track, Thank You, aIMee. And then I'm sure it did not help when she started to see the fact that people were spamming her Instagram comments and also unfollowing her left and right. Because while I know some people think that this is a win for Kim Kardashian, I've seen some people comment being like, wow, Kim really lives rent-free in Taylor's head. Taylor just solidified Kim as an icon. Taylor just gave Kim Kardashian more press. You guys really think Kim Kardashian wants press for getting dragged by Taylor Swift? That is a title that I don't think Kim Kardashian would want. At least that's just my own personal opinion. And while this Taylor Swift diss track might not have hurt Kim Kardashian's pocket, I don't think Kim sees this as a win, and I do think she sees this as a blow to her ego. Especially, you guys, with North being on TikTok. North is of age where she is on social media. She's seeing things. She's seeing the commentary. She's going to school with people who are huge Taylor Swift fans and who are going to know that Taylor Swift's song, Thank You, aIMee, is about her mom. I truly don't believe Kim Kardashian sees this diss track as a win in any way, shape, or form. I truly believe that Kim thinks this is a problem she can just ignore, stay quiet on, and hope that it eventually goes away. For me, all of that was very evident when it comes to Kim Kardashian's latest appearance on Jimmy Kimmel. That whole interview was just one big softball session, in my opinion. I mean, Jimmy asking her about weird rumors online while not asking her about the biggest rumor online, Thank You, aIMee, just felt like such a PR setup. Like, let's be honest, none of us were tuning into that interview to hear Kim Kardashian address these weird rumors about her not liking cardboard or her talking about the finale of American Horror Story. Absolutely not. We tuned in, or shall I say I tuned in so I could fill you guys in on it. I tuned in so we could see Kim Kardashian finally address the Taylor situation head on, and she couldn't even do that during this interview, which is telling me, A, she is a little bit bothered by it because, again, she didn't want it discussed, and B, I do think she's hoping that if she just doesn't address it, it'll go away. And you know what? Eventually, the hype with this song will die down because that's how things work. And eventually, the Thank You, aIMee Instagram comments will start to dwindle. But ultimately, right now, Taylor has the last word, and it was a damn good last word at that. And I'm not just saying this, you guys, because I'm a Taylor fan. I definitely want to make that crystal clear. Taking that completely out of it, you guys know that one, I am admittedly a slightly petty person. And two, if you mess with me or someone I love, you are now enemy number one. And the facts are, you guys, Kim and Kanye set Taylor up. They made the world turn against her and think that she's a liar. The truth came out, showing that Taylor was telling the truth all along, but it's too late. She hurt Taylor beyond. And so now, if Taylor wants to repay her by getting back at her with a diss track, I say more power to Taylor Swift. I would want to do the same thing. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's the most mature. I'm just saying, me personally, I cannot hate on Taylor Swift for doing this because honestly, I would probably do the same thing. I'm a Taurus, so you guys know I'm notorious for forgiving but never forgetting. And honestly, I truly believe now that Taylor has gotten this off her chest, she's done. I think at this point, Kim can keep any apology to Taylor because at this point, if Kim Kardashian tries to apologize, it's definitely not going to be authentic. It's definitely not going to be genuine. We're going to think she's just apologizing so people stop spamming her Instagram comments. So at this point, Kim Kardashian can keep her apology. She should have listened to her mom, Kris Jenner, when Kris Jenner told her to apologize on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but she didn't, so now she has to deal with the consequences. And yeah, you guys, do I think that there will ever be peace between Kim and Taylor? No. But now do I think there's gonna be anything else now that Taylor's released this diss track? Honestly, no, unless Kim Kardashian decides to hit back. I think Taylor is done, she said her piece, but if Kim Kardashian decides to clap back and say something, then that's gonna be a whole different story. And you know that if Kim does do that, I'll be sitting right here to fill you in on it. All right, you guys, that's the latest I have for you when it comes to Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian. I wanna hear all of your thoughts and feels down below. While you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, don't forget to keep coming back here to check out my YouTube shorts. If you guys wanna show me a little extra love or you just wanna make sure I see your comment, don't forget you can also hit that super thanks button down below. Also, you guys, don't forget to tune into a very special birthday edition of a happy hour hang tomorrow live right here on my channel at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. You guys can also check out all of my merch over at my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, you guys, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.